Hey, BS Discover, how you doing today? I know today is a festive holiday. I know it's Thanksgiving. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving. I want to talk to a lot of you. Are you receiving your Thanksgiving like you're supposed to receive it? Are you taking in the things you're supposed to learn? Are you understanding that there will be tests in the time of Thanksgiving? Even on this day, a lot of people will be tested. Are you prepared for your tests? Well, I just want to share with you some experiences, and this will probably help you to better define whether you are prepared for your tests. You know, I've been going through financial situations, and yet I've been above. I remember times, and here goes the test, that I had not even a penny in my pocket. Maybe I saw a penny, but I couldn't add another penny with a penny to make things happen. It's during that times that I was getting my situation together, and the test was applying for financial help from the government, which took time because the government also made changes. And when the government changes, guess what? Our financial help doesn't come to us as quickly. We go through more challenges in which we have to succumb them just to get that financial help. And sometimes we don't, because there's other situations behind that is going on. And it's crazy. This time around, I'm in the same situation, but I prepared myself. Even though I didn't have a penny or I had a penny, I took that same very penny and I was helping people, and I was coming on this YouTube channel and I was telling people, if you had the money, do this, do that. When your heart is right and you can give the right message, people will take it and they will receive it. And because they receive it, they receive that initial attraction, the law of attraction, the law that will allow them to have abundance. And even though they tell us not is for greed, it doesn't become greed when you have to survive. It only becomes greed if I would have not thought about you in my time of survival. So now I can tell you that I'm sitting here. I got some stocks. I had some beacons. By the way, beacons been up to 91 point where we want it to be right now. So get into it. Christmas time is here. People placing money into it. The government himself is the main one who's regulating it. That's why a lot of people don't invest in it so heavily, because when anything the government regulates, they have control over it, and they use a lot of it. So we know businesses are using that beacon to help other businesses and investing in them. So the little guy is going to suffer while the big guy makes the money, but it doesn't mean that you will not survive. As long as you don't have greed in your heart and you get the understanding what it is, hey, I got a penny. I'm not going to be greedy. I got all this information. I'm not supposed to hold this information back. I'm supposed to give it. And I'm not going to tell a person to give me their little when I know that they're going to receive a lot, because I'm going to receive a lot in the end because I've already been receiving. So now I'm on the test of what I should give, because if I believed, and I believe that I gave you, now I'm sitting here and I have more than a penny to scratch. My bank account is not pennies anymore. And yet people's bank accounts are being closed. Is yours? Were you prepared for the test? Did you give up? Because I'm telling you not to give up. That's why I give you what I give you. I give you information. I'm going to give you one again today that I truly invested in. But if I would have invested in longer, I would have had more of an outcome. But I got kind of overwhelmed in the process because I began to make income, but then I lost that income only because of transitional change. And change is when you learn, when you're making things, making money, people will become jealous. And they'll get you out of the situation that you are in, where you're making this money. They will cause you not to lose money, and that's what happened. So I was not able to pay what I promised them. But if I would have stayed with the less, here we learned about greed. Where I started with it, I know I can come up with $5. It'll help my credit. Plus, at the end of the year, you're going to get an investment amount returned to you. I will have it now in December. But let me tell you the outcome. I still got taxes that they owe me, a whole stack. So don't question why the money ain't coming in, this ain't happening, why things are changing and time is changing, and why I'm still giving up myself, why I'm still giving people free knowledge. People say nothing's for free, because in the long run, if you believe, if you have faith, all of it will come back to you. So now I got some money, so I'm ready to put some more investment, but I'm learning about it. And I'm teaching what I know. I'm not promoting, but the only thing I'm giving you is an educated experience of what I experienced, how not to let time pass you by when you're being tested. Continue to give what you're supposed to give. Don't give up. Don't say, oh, this person can't learn from me. Yes, that person can learn from you. And because that person learned from you and that person learned from you, your day has come. Your day is coming. Your day is now. Your day is here. I just need you to do some things. I need you to focus on this as you're going through that. And that's what I did. I kept focusing. I kept studying. I kept taking it in. I kept coming on the channel. I kept giving it to you. I kept rotating in rotation everything that I was doing, time and time again. There was 1 week I probably didn't get to you because I was busy studying. I need to prove what I was saying. So then I came to you. Now I'm doing shorts now, and I'm doing it probably every other day or every day. And it has something to do to either uplift you or uplift you on the experience of what I'm going through. And if you want to follow my experience, then do it. This is not a therapeutic channel, of course. Let me put that disclaimer in there. But I give my experiences because my experiences has taught me. Today I'm sitting here and I just did what I like to do, and that's play ball. This is my Thanksgiving. Thank you. I'm alone. I'm by myself. I'm with people. But at this moment, I'm by myself. And that's another blessing you would get. Don't question where you at, where you went. I choose to go because I knew it would be benefit of me. Even though things would not be the way I wanted, it was not for me to question what other people think. Because I'm in that area or in that situation don't mean I have not surpassed the test. A lot of people in that area has not surpassed the test. The test of giving, the test of recognizing, the test of knowing that if I have this knowledge, let me pass it to you. Let me give you what I know that you can drive off of. That will get you to the next dimension. That will carry you forward. And when I begin to walk the street, people begin to thank me. Thank you, thank you. And they smile and when you going to be on YouTube again? And you could be somewhere and you see a lot of people waiting, sitting out there. They're waiting for you to get on there. They're waiting for you to hand them the message. And I didn't notice that until I noticed that. I was being tested. And now I'm being tested because now the places and the channels that I'm learning and the people that are giving me, the price may go up in educating me like others have educated you. But there's others who don't charge because they know they're going to receive. But am I supposed to pay this person or am I supposed to learn? I'm at a test. Are you prepared for your test? I'm prepared for mine. I start to study. I start to practice. I start to see, can I do this on my own? Because maybe I don't have to pay that fee. Or maybe I do. But if I don't at least try on my own, I would never know. And because I tried on my own getting on YouTube, going through the embarrassment, probably having other YouTubers, the same YouTubers watching me and embarrassing me. But I see my outcome. I see where I'm at. I see when I look down, when I open and I look at my account, pennies. When I was doing Failure Gone Fast, I actually had, Happy Thanksgiving. I actually had 7 pennies in my account. 7 pennies for a couple of months as I'm giving you information. Because I can't tell you to save and I don't save. It was that situation. Because all the other money, I was using money to survive. But I said, you know what? I'm going to leave them 7 pennies in there. I went with the law of attraction when it came to the matrix of numbers and money. That's the one I was using. Something else that you will learn about. Because everything has to run on numbers. Everything run on numbers. Do you know how to focus on numbers? And do you know the matrix of numbers? That's something I'll teach you. Knowing the matrix of numbers and what numbers can do for you allowed me to move on and to save. Okay, I saved. I didn't think about the 7 pennies. Now I'm saving. I'm not thinking about what I had. And it's not 7 pennies. It's over 7 pennies. If I wanted to rent a room, if I wanted to go out to eat, if I had to put a down payment on something, I can do it. Have you surpassed the test? Are you prepared for your test? Are you weakening? Are you knowing, having vital information that can save, but yet you're being tested to say, I should charge you for the information. Even though I know I'm going to survive, maybe I can charge a little less. Maybe I can give a little more of myself. Are you prepared for the test? Or are you going to let the test take you down? I was prepared for my test. Because I knew as long as I saw their growth within the knowledge, if I cannot grow with it myself and I allow another to grow or others, then what I believe to be true is true. So when I'm in the circumstances of having, I was able to utilize. And then not only that, I got more. So no longer do I just have what's in my account. I have another account where I could just spend whenever I want to spend. Then I have another account. It sounds like a lot, but it ain't a lot, but it's more than 7 pennies, trust me. The law of attraction. And then when I see others happy, I say, ooh, I'm going to reach there, I'm going to get there. I didn't have to rob for it. I ain't had to humiliate myself for it. But I believed in the law of attraction, the law of attracting others to the knowledge that I know. And now I'm at a point that now that I know, and I know what I did, and I know what I did for me, what I can do for others. Now, are you giving up on the test, preparing yourself of what you can continue to do for others? So as I'm still learning, and sometimes I can't wait to get on a platform. I even brought a new laptop. The laptop went dead. Now I got to take the laptop to get it fixed. But don't worry, it's not broken. It just have to be rebooted to the point of having the internet. But I can't reboot it if I don't see where I can press to connect the internet. So whoever I take it to, they have to have one of them Ethernet cords that go into the laptop. At this point in time, I don't not have one. But it's okay. And other things that I want done to it, secure my laptop so nobody could get to it, to secure my phone so nobody can get to it. I've been spending money on platforms just so I can give you more, so that I can move up more, so that I can give more. And yet on these platforms, you also know there's security, protection, all the things that you got to go through. As security protecting my account, the same, I'm going to save them 7 pennies. I'm not going to be humiliated. There's a reason and there's a purpose behind why I'm doing this. You think about the little could become more than what you think it can be. And that's what that little did for me. Saving them 7 pennies. And I glorify that because I was like, I'm not gonna say, but I believe that I would, but then how you doubt yourself. And then here you are in the same position. You ain't gotta worry about eating. You ain't gotta worry about an outfit. You ain't gotta worry about none of them things. Instead, you're accumulating, and then you sit there like yesterday. I saw how one of my stocks went up. I was like, wow, not that I'm promoting stock or anything. It ain't much, but I tell you what, it is much to me. Because I could not have and could have, are you ready for the test? The test is you putting in a little because you're going to learn a lot. And once you learn a lot, you can continue to grow, 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 grow. But if you fail the test and not put in a little, and you're going to put in too much and lose it all. But know what you're doing before you do it. That's the test. The test was for me to know, to have faith in me, to say, I believe if I place this in here and don't touch this. And I have had more money than that in my account. Way before that. I have had money, and I seen how people got jealous when they saw me having money in my account. They made sure I lost my position. And people will do that in life. People will make you lose your job. They will lie on you. I didn't believe it. But you know when somebody, you know you didn't do that. And then they'll send somebody there who will do something to make it seem like you're not doing the job. You are doing your job. And then they'll change how you do things. You say, wait up, they told me to do it this way. No, but it's done that way. And then when you do it that way, they catch you doing it that way, then you get in trouble. But you done told me it's done this way. These are the tests you're going to go through. People are going to test you. So when you're at a job, you're going to have to learn, go by, no, I'm going by the book. I'm not going to change it. Even though you even see somebody who's not supposed to do what they do it, that could be the very same person who's putting you to the test. The very same person. So learn how to motivate yourself, believe in yourself. Don't lose what you have going on when it comes to being put to the test. My biggest test is talking too fast. Because I talk fast. Sometimes I say things in YouTube and I have to catch myself because I may say something I don't want to say, and that's when you hit, and that's when you say, oh no, that's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that. And then you slur it back and people think, oh, she's not talking right. But it's just, I'm a fast talker. I can talk faster than this. I can move it quick. I can make you think, even though you think I'm doing it, you think that I'm doing it for a lick, but I'm not doing it for a lick. I'm not trying to rob you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to make you believe that there's something real, that you believe in yourself, and the things that you feel that you can't conquer in life, because it will conquer you, and you can conquer. And when you conquer, you get it all. You see how fast I did that? And I did it without a fall. And I want you to be ready for the test, because the test is real. But first, you have to believe. You have to believe in the people who come in your life, the people who get on YouTube, people like me, and show you the way. Because maybe the person who's showing you the way is now, I'm there, but are you there? Are you ready to give me what I'm supposed to get? I know what you can do for me. I know what you're capable of. And sometimes you got to question yourself, where you receiving a message from. I ain't worried about how you look, because anybody can be used if they got the knowledge. What I'm worried about, if I don't receive, and I know you'll receive. So that's the message I want to give you today. Don't give up. Get ready for the test. Know the test is there. Know the test will never fail if you don't fail in the test. Know the test will always come through. Know that they came to rob, to destroy, and to take away, and possibly kill your spirit. If I can kill your spirit, if I can make you feel at work at when you're on the outside that you are nothing, then I got something over you. Because I got you walking with your head down, not believing in you. Don't fall for the hype. Don't let the hype get you. Know that you are worthy. But first of all, are you prepared for the test? Now go out there, be a discoverer, and let them know, I'm ready for this test. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to let you kill my spirit. I'm not going to let you drive on seeing me angry. Yes, I may fall back. Yes, we all backslide. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we shouldn't do. But it doesn't mean what I did was wrong. What it means that I got caught up in something I didn't understand, but I knew how to get out of it. Because I did, and I ran. Until the next time, guess what? Go out there, BS, and discover. I love you. Get ready for the test. Enjoy your holidays. Christmas is coming up. I hope you're out there shopping. I'm going to put some of the cars down in there, and I'm going to put a new one. I call it Kickoff. Kickoff has been good. It's good. I'm getting back with my Robinhood. Join me in my links. Let the money keep rising. What I'm gonna have for you next is where we can get together and make sure the money rise. Until next time, BS and Discover. This is not a financial channel. Let me put that disclaimer in there. Nor a therapy channel. But I appreciate. Y'all hear that? Today's a good day. It's that day. Yes for noise. Yes for noise. I appreciate you. That's the disclaimer. And have a good one. Until next time, BS and Discover.